All right, Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash Rakah, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS, the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. I have another edition of GMS News and Prophecy, and this edition today is going to deal with the situation with these Bitcoins, Bitcoin and these cryptocurrencies. It's been all over the news recently. Even a couple of weeks ago, the main cryptocurrency or digital currency, Bitcoin, has reached the value. It started to go up in value. It was a point where the value of the Bitcoin was, I believe, was over $20,000, and people started heavily investing in it. There's been a very people all over have had a very, I should say, pessimistic attitude, and have become very apathetic towards America, towards the money system. All kinds of information and news have come out over the internet. The truth is out there on the internet. There's gospels on the internet. Just things dealing with the decline and downfall of the society. And once these digital currencies started to make a mark and a headway in the different markets out there, people seen it as a way to get out of future financial disaster. You know, they say even if the economy of America collapses, where they have their digital currency, it's even got to a point where you have different wealthy people out there taking out second mortgages on their homes and putting thousands of dollars into Bitcoin. You know, it's like a safety net. But as you can see here from the image I have up, this is from Fortune, and it says here, this is from yesterday, December 21st. It says Bitcoin drops 22% in 4 days as infighting goes public. All right, so the value of Bitcoin has gone down. Okay, and like I said, people see it as an alternative way to use money or spend money, especially as opposed to cash, because at this point everything is going digital. You got your microchips and your credit and debit cards. You make your digital payments. You can use your smartphone to make payments. Even dealing with this RFID microchip, people are already using the implanted microchip in their hands to make payments. Okay, companies are investing in it. So this whole world is going digital. There's talks of the Internet of Things and blockchain, and it's just a whole shift in the world right now, away from the U.S. dollar and cash. Cash is money or currency. All right. But now, see, the thing about it is, all of this whole wave, this whole thing that people are getting themselves in, dealing with these digital currencies, is the way it's set up now is going to change. Okay, it's not going to be to where I invest a couple $1,000s in this currency and the hell with the U.S. dollar. I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do. The government can't track me. Well, see, the thing about it is, right now, these currencies are independent. Okay, they're independent, right? Meaning they don't have no central overseer. But see, the thing about it is, the elite central bankers, the elite banking funds, they own the markets. The whole value of this Bitcoin is based off of the value of the dollar. It's based off of the dollar. So yeah, you can invest your dollars in it, but that's where its values come from. It's digital currency. It's not backed by any true commodity. So once I mean, it's digital. You can easily change from the digital currencies back to hard physical currencies if need be. Then where do people be? You know. Um, so I mean, it's not a wise choice for people to put all their hard savings into this thing, and it's just another way for the elites to ultimately really introduce the chip, because once they get a control, because everything is a test, they allow these certain things to come out publicly, and once they see that the people are taking to these digital currencies now they're showing you, look, we could take the markets and we could drop it, and now the value is going to go down, you know. So I have an article that I want to get. Let's get these things here. All right, I have an article that I want to get. This is from raptureforums.com, and this Bible prophecy spells doom for cryptocurrencies. All right. This is dated May 2017, 14th. It says Bible prophecy spells doom for cryptocurrencies. All right. It says financial bubbles generally occur once in a generation. When large numbers of people make bad investments, those experiences are enough of a warning to make caution a virtue. Today, we don't seem to have an ever-dwindling supply of caution. Some form of bubbles now come along every few years. In 2000, we had the dot-com bubble, because that was dealing with the websites like AOL Online and things like that. The internet became big, right? So it says in 2008, we had the housing bubble. Now, right after this 2008 housing bubble, what happened? You had this big recession in America. Okay? Right? So then now it says, and in 2017, we are in the middle of the cryptocurrencies bubble. Interest in digital cryptocurrencies started with Bitcoin. In 2010, you could buy a pizza for 10,000 Bitcoins, which someone famously did with the price in dollars less than a penny. I hope the pizza parlor kept their Bitcoins, because now they are worth $18.45 million. As I'm writing, the price of one Bitcoin is $1,820. And this is May. As of now, I believe one Bitcoin went up to a little over 2,000. Right? So now it says the total value of all Bitcoins in circulation now totals $29.600 billion. The increase in value for just this year has been 90%. When you add all the other currencies that brings the grand total to $52.5 billion. This is a huge amount of money for a type of currency that only has a 5-year history. It says, I cannot find a record of any other asset increasing more 200,000 times in value. Apple Computer for its 1982 near bankruptcy low is only up 765 times. People are talking as if Bitcoin's best gains are yet to come. Now, as of May to December 2017, it did have big gains. But then as of this week, like I just showed in the image before, the value of Bitcoin went down in less than 4 days. Okay? So it says, I read one report of a man taking out an equity loan of $325,239 on his house to buy 191 Bitcoins. All right? 191 Bitcoins. So you times that, each Bitcoin about $2,000. That's a lot, right? So it says, if Bitcoin reaches the $10,000 mark, he plans on moving to the West Coast and living in quiet luxury. If it drops below $100, that man may find himself living on the street. It says, before people convert their life savings into Bitcoins, Ripples, Ethereum, or my favorite, Stellar Lumens, they may want to take an assessment of the risk. Now, like I said, this is May, right? So, like I said, right, this article is May. Fast forward, you got May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 months later, right? Now you see what's going on with Bitcoin, all right? Bitcoin drops 22% in 4 days as infighting and goes public, right? So then now, right? Now this is an image the brother has sent about what happened, about what's going on with Bitcoin. It says this. It says I took out a $75,000 mortgage, put it all in Bitcoin at $19,442. Right, so I guess that's how much he invested, almost $20,000. Right, and it says, and right now I have $48,639 left. What the fuck do I sell or keep holding? Right, and it's steadily going down. So you can see the effects of this going down. Right, because you have a lot of people out there that have, like I said, they put up second mortgages. They're putting all their money, putting 2 or 3 paychecks a month into these digital currencies, and now you see they're dropping. All right, so I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna play this video from YouTube. All right, and let's see here. Let's play this video.
Digital currency Bitcoin dropped below $11,000 in value on Friday, December 22nd, a more than 40% drop in value in under a week. Bitcoin is not backed by any government or central bank and can be used to make online transactions anonymously. The cryptocurrency's value rose steadily throughout the year, rising from under $1,000 to a high of nearly $20,000 on Sunday. Sunday's spike preceded the start of trading in Bitcoin futures on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. However, this was followed by a steep drop in value, leading to more calls of caution from financial industry experts and central bankers. Bitcoin was not the only loser this week, with cryptocurrencies across the board losing value. Ars Technica reported double-digit percentage drops in value over a 24-hour period, ending Friday morning for Ethereum, Litecoin, and the recently launched Bitcoin Cash. For United News International, I'm Rachel Latham.
Right. Right. So you can see cryptocurrencies are not doing too well, man. Okay, they're not doing too well. All right, so that's why you got to be careful. Like the scripture says, follow not a multitude to do evil. Now, is it evil to go out and invest in these things like gold or whatever? No, it's not. Right, but there's something called herd mentality. And what a lot of people have in this world is herd mentality. You see, trends. This particular trend, these things are trending, hashtags, all these things are trending. And then people invest their life into them, and then they see how things change for a worse 2, 3, 4, 6 months, a year down the line. All right. So that was just edification on just what I read here in this article, right? So it says, before people convert their life savings into Bitcoins, Ripples, Ethereum, or my favorite, Stellar Lumens, they may want to take an assessment of the risks, right? So it says the biggest threat to cryptocurrency is someone breaking into the system and stealing your account code information. In the past few years, several exchanges have gone bankrupt after their systems were hacked. The biggest bust was at MT Gox. $450 million in Bitcoins were stolen from customer accounts. Once a hacker has your passwords, your pile of Bitcoins can vanish without a trace. You can even be your own thief by losing your password. For example, in 2013, one user lost 7,500 Bitcoins worth $7.5 million at the time when he accidentally discarded a hard drive containing the digital key to his account. Right, so hey, it's just showing you that these things are, you can't be foolish in your investments, man. Like these people that invest these millions and thousands of dollars. If brothers want to, you might invest a couple hundred, and you get out what you put in, But the point of all this too is all this is leading to the mark of the beast. Like I said, they put out these test currencies, and then once they see how people are taking to it, they know that they can make the next step in their agenda. Okay? So I'm going to go on to read this. It says the Bible prophecy would seem to indicate that cryptocurrencies are going to have a short life. Under the mark of the beast system, all transactions will be supervised by the Antichrist government, which is the elite central bankers of Esau, the Edomites, right? It says the devil may be allowing this latest mania to flourish in order to fulfill his end time plans. And once the crash comes, it would be easy to argue that all digital money needs strong central control, right? And it has the scripture of Revelation 13:16-17 on here, which shows you that eventually the elites and the central banks are going to take control. All right? But with that, I'm going to end it there. I hope all was edified. All praise to Yahweh Bashmi Awashai by Hashem Kodash Rakah. Double honors to the apostles. Shalom.